Hey guys, I'm Zoe and I play The Sims, and today we are, well, okay, it's a long story. So, SpringSims has had an August build challenge, obviously in August, and very clearly it's not August now. I built this in like the last week of August, and it was supposed to go up. I was supposed to record this voiceover for like the 31st, and it just never happened. In fact, I think I did record a voiceover, but yeah, I had to delete it because obviously it didn't go up in August. But hey, I built the whole thing, so it's going on my channel anyway. I'll link the original tweet down below, but basically, SpringSims, and I'll link his channel as well, gave us a Craftsman's Bungalow, and so there's the exterior on the tweet, and also sort of the interior layout of the house. So all of the rooms and like the exterior of the house have to be part of the design, and it's weird because it had really weird columns, hence the slightly strange columns out the front, and slightly weird window situation as well. So it's in The Sims. Whenever you're recreating things in The Sims, it always ends up a little wonky, but it was actually really fun to make. And when you look at the interior, I think it's the most normal house I've ever built. It's weird for a Sims house because obviously it's not designed to be a Sims house, but it is. I guess this is very self-explanatory. This is the most normal house I ever made. But also, like, the interior, it's very, like, brown. And just, it's kind of like normal house colours. Because normally when you're playing at The Sims, you're like, yes, this room shall be green. And, well, not necessarily green, but, have green tinted wallpaper or something. And it's just, like, normal brown house colours. I don't know. I really liked how it turned out. Especially the left side of the house, which is like the living room and the kitchen and things. And also weird, they had little side alcoves and like laundry rooms, and I wasn't quite sure, and like a pantry. I wasn't quite sure what all of them were supposed to be used for. They had little abbreviations on them, like a washer and dryer as well, which we don't have in The Sims. So I think I just ended up putting a table where the washer and dryer is. I don't know, you'll see when you get there. But it was actually a lot of fun to make. It ended up being really late, which was probably a mistake, but yeah, I like it. So it's still here. It's here anyway. So how are you? How have you been? I have been stalking Pinterest boards of bullet journals because I need more ways to procrastinate in my life. I really don't. But they're just so pretty, and I love planning things. I plan everything to death and then I fail to execute every time. But planning is the best part, and the entire point of a bullet journal is to plan your entire life. Like, the other half of the point of a bullet journal is to, then do the things you set out to do. And there's a lot of goal tracking and making weekly and monthly sort of timetables and schedules and setting goals, and I think I just said goal tracking, but anyway, but laying it out in a really, really pretty, really nice way. And so when you look at it, you're just like, oh, I want to be productive. But of course, so much time being non-productive goes into making it look that pretty. So it's catch-22. You're like, do I spend all this time making it really pretty, so that it's not, which is time not being productive, but it'll make me want to be productive when I look at it. I don't know. It's strange. But I'll link some boards down below, because you just look at them and you're like, oh my gosh, why don't I already have 12 of these journals? Can I make one? Okay. I really want to make one, actually. But the reason they're called a bullet journal, I assume, I'm making this up, I don't know, but they all seem to have the trend of having either a really, really faint grid underneath, or dots in place of a grid, so the dots kind of spell out squares for you to work on. Also, I forgot to put a door from the left side of the house to the right side of the house. There is one in the plans. It just didn't end up in the build originally, and I put all the furniture in the living room, and then I was like, wait, there's no door between sides of the house, and then I have to fix that. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. I'm sorry I jump back and forward so quickly. This is how my brain works. So when I'm talking in these voiceovers, it's just running through things in my brain, because obviously you want to talk for the entire length of the thing and you don't want to have any awkward pauses, so it just has to be like word vomit of just every thought coming out of my head, because I do not pre-plan stories in advance. I don't know, maybe I should do that, but it means that we just sort of go with whatever topic my brain has. But we're talking about bullet journals, so they're so pretty. Yeah, or they have little dotted grids in them. And I own a lot of notebooks, okay? I have been given notebooks since I was like 6 and expressed an interest in writing, and then I just kept expressing an interest in writing, so people kept buying me notebooks. And I counted them the other day, because like I said, I always need more ways to be unproductive and to procrastinate all of my responsibilities. So I counted, all of my journals. I got them out. And I have 70. It's not like I didn't buy them all. Like, they keep getting given to me because I like them. And I know it sounds bad, but I like all of them. And it was really funny. I told my boyfriend that, and he was like, so I just bought you a notebook. I was like, no, please give it to me. And the one he got me is actually, it's like a Rogue One notebook, and it's got Jyn Erso on one side and Kylo Ren on the other, and so half of it is white paper for like the light side, and it's got really intricate diagrams of like K, what's his face? I don't know, I don't have the journal on me. The Alan Tudyk robot, and other sort of diagrams and ships and things, amongst obviously lined paper because it's a notebook. And then the other half is black, the Kylo Ren half, because obviously it's a dark side, and it has stickers in the middle, and I've already stuck one of them on my computer. It's a Stormtroopers Elite Soldiers of the Galactic Empire, and I'm just gonna wait until somebody notices that's there, because it's really subtle and black. It's just got the writing on it, and the little Stormtrooper head and the little symbols of the Empire. So I'm just gonna leave that there, and we'll see. I should do a story build of Star Wars. Wait, let me write that down, because I so want to do that now. That would be amazing. Star Wars story. Like, what would I even build? Who knows? What can you build? What is leave comment down below what's a Star Wars build. I mean, that has nothing to do with the build I'm currently doing. Speaking of the build I'm currently doing, see, look how normal it is. Like, there are curtains in all the rooms. This is how normal this build is. And I don't know, the color scheme ended up really normal. I mean, blue, there's a lot of blue as well, but I reckon that's in a lot of things. It was just when I was making the kitchen, I was like, this is such a regular kitchen. You know, I'm not being crazy. I'm not like, yeah, let's put pink counters in or something to be cool. I don't know. Normally my builds, when I finish making them, I'm like, who would live in this? What am I doing? But this build, I finished it and I was like, oh yeah, I could see a family living in this. That makes sense. I know. That's why I quite like this build, which is why it ended up on the channel. Because I was like, no, I like it. I want people to see. So yeah, that happened. But yes, so now I have 71 notebooks, actually. There's probably a couple at my dad's as well, because my parents are divorced, and so these are all the notebooks at my mum's, which is where I live normally. But there's probably a couple, at my dad's, or somewhere else. And there's like ones I had when I was really little that got thrown out because obviously I was writing in them when I was like 6. So yeah, it's a magical story. But basically, even though I have so many notebooks, I don't think any of them at all, have the dotted grid thing or an actual grid, which is because, like, as a writer, those are the most annoying things ever. You're like, no, I want lined paper. And because I have so many notebooks, like, I've gotten really picky. Like, I'm a notebook aficionado at this point, I think I can officially say. And so I get really picky about them. I like hardcover or like reasonably hard soft cover. Like, it's not a paper cover. It has to be hardcover. It has to be lined, and the pages have to be of like a reasonable thickness that when you write on them, they're not going to go through. Because like, if I'm going to buy a notebook now, it has to be worth it. Whereas like normal people, if you're going to buy a notebook, you're like, this'll do. But because I have so many that could do, like, if I'm going to buy one, it has to be professional, which is why the Star Wars one is perfect. It's like, it has stickers, it's got diagrams, it's Star Wars. Like, that's a worth buying notebook for me. Or like those really fancy paper book, what are they? I don't know, they just have really fancy covers, and every time I see the covers, I'm like, I want to buy all of them. That was really nondescript. But yeah, really nice covers as well tempt me. But I don't think I own any grid ones, so now I'm like, oh, I want to start a bullet journal, but I don't have like a journal for it. And so now I have to like take out all my notebooks again and go through all of them and see if I've got any blank ones. And then like, am I desperate enough to draw, like to pencil in a grid of dots? Or is it just going to be a blank page? Because if it's a blank page, one of the things about the bullet journals is that the handwriting is all perfect and everything is in straight lines, and just, the aesthetic is everything. Like, check down the Pinterest boards down below, because like the aesthetic is everything, and they're so pretty, and I'm so, because I track all my goals and things anyway, and so it'd be nice to have somewhere to put them down. But I want one. So yeah, I have to go through all my notebooks, find one, and then I'll tell you if I make a bullet journal eventually. Like, I shouldn't be thinking about this. I'm 4 maths lectures behind from September. I've missed 9 in August, but they're less pressing, because if I catch up with the 4 I'm behind in September, I can go to the lectures again, because I'm not behind. Whereas, like, I can't go to Monday's lecture at the moment because I haven't seen the previous 4, which, like, I need, because it's maths and you actually need to build upon the work you've done. So I need to watch those, and I have a maths assignment, but instead my brain is like, no, the most important thing for you to do right now is to make a bullet journal. My priorities are so whack, you may have noticed. But at least they include recording this voiceover. Like, that's a plus, okay? My priorities are like, quick, Mum left the house to go grocery shopping, bring out the recording software. Because yeah, when my family's home again, yeah, they were on vacation for 2 weeks. And I pre-recorded videos to put up when they were away, and then just didn't post anything for those 2 weeks. So that was good. But I've been posting. Are you proud of me? Like, look how many things are on my channel at the moment. I've posted something every day for the last 5 days, I think. I'm not going to keep that up every day. But I'd like to do every weekday. I don't know. My goal is at least two videos a week, but I have enough kind of challenges and things going on at the moment that I could do weekday videos. I'll try. But the issue is, yeah, I can't record when my family's in the house because my house has no walls. It's a warehouse. It has dividers, but they don't go up to the ceiling, and so it's not noise. Like, it doesn't block any noise to anything. So, like, if my mum's watching TV, you can hear the TV here, and if my brother's yelling at his friends when he's playing video games, you can kind of hear that here, and vice versa. Like, if mum's chilling and reading somewhere, or Max is doing homework, and I'm sitting here being like, guys, bullet journals, then they can hear everything I'm saying, and my mum will be like, Zoe, why are you talking to yourself in your room? What are you doing? Don't make a bullet journal. So yeah, that would be bad. The bathroom situation as well, because they forced me to put bathrooms in this build, because obviously they give you the floor plan, so it has normal bathrooms. Are you proud of me? Yeah, it was only because what I should do is more builds like this where I actually have a floor plan, because then it'll teach me how to make proper floor plans. But yeah, that corridor bit ends up a bit weird because there's kind of like a laundry, pantry, cupboardy thing. I tried to make it like a laundry cupboard, like it's got shirts, it's got towels, but obviously you don't have laundry cupboard things in The Sims, so it didn't really end up really. I do like this bedroom. This is a cute bedroom. It's like a joint kids bedroom, and they each get their little divider and they've got their halves. I don't know. I find that cute. And yeah, they have a little closety thing, which isn't very helpful in The Sims, because it's only 1 square across, and we don't really have any, like, none of the wardrobes and things are 1 square wide, so I was like, what am I supposed to put here? So I think I end up just putting like a end table or something with stuff on it. And yeah, they've got toys. I figured they're like tweens, maybe. I mean, it could probably be a child-teen joint room. Like, you wouldn't have to change it very much when they grow up, because they have really cool beds. I don't know. And are we all excited for cats and dogs? I feel like that's an obligatory statement. Again, this is what I mean. It's just word vomit. I'm just saying whatever comes to my head. I'm excited for cats and dogs, mainly because I like both cats and dogs, and would like to put them in my game. I'm really interested to see what I'm going to put, like, what the first pet I make will be, because I figure I'm just going to make a family with like 1 human and then like 7 pets. Is that what everyone's going to do when cats and dogs come out? They're just going to be like the ultimate pet challenge, where you just have 7 pets, like the 7 toddler challenge when toddlers came out, and you just have to raise 7 pets with none of them. I'm down for that. Like, let's do that on my channel when November starts. I have a little schedule-y thing, and so basically when cats, I actually, like, the 1st of November, I'm like, what'll I do in the 1st of November? It'll be, I mean, it doesn't come out on the 1st, but on the 10th of November, we'll start the, yeah, the 7 pet challenge. I've committed myself to this now. Oops. That was a mistake. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I don't even know if it's difficult to raise pets, obviously, because I've never played pets. So I guess we'll see how that works out. I have no idea how much longer is left in the. I should have looked this up beforehand, but I don't know. Yeah, see, the windows are kind of strange. The house is just long, and I wasn't allowed to add anything on the side, so it just has this long side with windows, and I was like, okay. And yeah, there's a pool as well, because I was like, what do I do with this teeny backyard? Obviously, it's a pool. Like, why not have a pool in The Sims when it's that easy? Yeah. But I don't know, I enjoy landscaping, it's really cute. And I forget if I left the terrain painting in or out of this build, because like I said, I built it in August, and it's clearly not August. Oh my gosh. It's actually coming up to the end of the year. I only have 2 weeks left of uni, and I'm not okay with that. Like, my first exam that I have to hand in, I think is on like the 30th of October, and that's in like 3 weeks, and I do not want to be handing in my final assessments in 3 weeks. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the build. Like if you like, subscribe for more chaos, because the entire channel is chaos, let's be real. And comment down below, yeah, if you're okay with me doing a 7 pets challenge, because it will happen now. I've committed to myself. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye.